alcohol?
Mine's a root beer. All right, we'll clink it.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Okay,
Alright.
yeah. Up at the mic though. Up at the
Okay.
mic. Yeah. Hey, Andrew, you want to get in on this?
All right.
Come clink it. These what's that
Already?
the root beers.
Oh yeah, root beer. Dad's root beer.
Yeah, we sell those actually. Oh no, we sell the A&W root beer.
No, that's
No.
mug.
Yeah, that's Mug, dude. You remember when Mug was like, when places had the tie-ins with other fast food, like Mug. I saw this. No, it wasn't Mug. It was a KFC / A&W, like root beer.
What?
It's over in
Canada?
No, it's here. It's
Oh.
in Covina, West Covina.
What?
Has last time I was there, KFC / root beer A&W place.
KFC Pizza Hut ones.
I just assumed it was Canadian because A&W's in Canada. There's most A&W's mostly in Canada, from what I've heard. I guess
It is?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I had no idea.
I don't see.
I should've known
So
that.
was it an A&W restaurant or just a burger? I mean, just not burger, a
The
root beer.
beer.
Okay.
I have no idea. It was just like, it's, you know how they do like the Pizza Hut Taco Bell?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Maybe it's the restaurant then.
I don't know. I've never seen that before. For like, it's like seeing like could you imagine seeing like a Mickey D's / Sprite? You know what I mean? Like you don't see that shit.
Like that Sprite, Trump. I don't know what they have.
Trumpet Sprite.
Shout out McDonald's Sprite.
Oh no. Oh, what is happening, everybody? My name is Julius, and I'm here once again with a podcast that hopefully you are ignoring. I'm here once again with a guest, a different person from last week. I had a couple last week, a married couple, and now I'm here with Senor Jacob. How you doing, Jacob?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm chilling, dude. We're having our root beer. Andrew's in the back. He's just chilling. He was serenading us with the Last of Us theme.
Did it really sound like it?
It had that finger plucking style to it. You know, it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. You know what's funny, Jacob? I was actually I was planning, and I was talking to him about having Adrian on this week of the podcast. I was gonna have him over, but he got his car died or something, and he's in San Bernardino, so he couldn't make the trip.
Aw.
So I thank you for being here.
Shout out Adrian. It's no
Shout
worries.
out to Adrian. Say, oh yeah, for sure, man. I'll be there. Let's reschedule it. You know. But I'm excited to have you here because it's been a while since you've been on a podcast with me. It's been almost like 30 shows since you were on like this show.
Yeah.
Last time you were with Lynn.
Yes.
Yes, it was both you guys, and that was an eventful show. And then I had you on the comic one where we talked about MF Doom. Which you're wearing the cap. You know, you're all caps with this shit. And now here we are once again. It's just you and me, and you look like Jay.
I don't just feel offended by that, man.
You're not. I don't mean to offend you by it, but you kind of like that. Got that look for you right now.
I'm just
that
cold.
Jay look.
My hair's down. It's a cold day, man.
Yeah. So when it comes to the hot weather, you've been talking about this for a bit about cutting your hair and everything.
Yeah.
And making it really short, right?
Yeah.
Like how short are we talking when it comes to your hair? Because it's pretty long right now, right?
It's gonna be. You could see my ears. I'll say.
Like when you cut it.
Yeah, like really, like Andrew's hair, but like short like that. I don't know.
Because I remember when talking to you and Lynn about you cutting your hair, you were gonna like do that like neo-Nazi, buzz cut and shit, right? Is that right?
I said I'll shave it. I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth now.
Well, so that wasn't you weren't gonna shave it down like that. Not being a neo-Nazi, but you were gonna like shave it down.
Maybe that's short. No, Edward Norton, no freaking American History X type shit. No, I just want to shave it down because man, it'd be hot. If it's this cold right now,
yeah.
Imagine how it's be in the summer, man.
How do you think you would look with a bald head?
I'm gonna find out.
What, are you gonna do it? Yeah, I could Photoshop this shit. You want me to Photoshop this with you with the bald head?
Why not? Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna make it part of the thumbnail, dude.
A bald me?
A bald Jacob.
Okay.
Wait, you know what? Hey, it's not just the root beer talking, but I'm gonna subtitle this shit Bald Jacob. This is gonna be great.
I mean, you see me with a shaved head before. It's been a while.
Yeah, middle school, right?
Yeah.
Was it middle school when you did the buzz cut? You know,
Yeah.
the cholito look and shit. Is that when that happened?
Yeah.
So when you were a kid, right? What was it that did you think that was cool? Did you think that was tough? Like what was it that made you want to? Because it was short.
Yeah.
It was short, like what I'm talking about. Like what was it for you?
It's for a whole other day, but I'll just say I just felt like it because I don't know.
Well, you had a different kind of style back then, right? Like you had the vest and shit.
Oh no.
You did. Yeah.
I sold that vest, bro.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Wait, it was the one with the patches, right?
Yeah, the Misfits one. I kind of regret it, but I wasn't gonna wear it no more, to be honest.
How much did you sell it for?
Like $40, I think.
40. Who'd you sell it to?
On Depop.
Oh shit. Do you have a Depop?
Yeah, I have a Depop.
Do you sell anything on it?
Haven't in a while. I'm gonna start.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get it all set, but if it does, I got some merch for sale.
Oh, what is it? Is it band merch?
Yeah, it's a little band merch I had
on the Depop.
Well, yeah, I have a little old band merch that I used to wear a lot. That I don't really wear no more.
Yeah.
But if you like it, hit me up.
Oh, well, what's the name of the Depop?
Oh, I forgot, man. I gotta put I'll put in the description, man.
Yeah. Let me know later, so I'll put it in the
link in
description.
bio. Link in bio.
Link in the bio. But Depop is I learned about Depop last year around the time of December.
Yeah.
And I got a cool Spider-Man hoodie from Depop for the No Way Home.
Yeah.
When that was coming, it was like that Ben Reilly look,
Yeah.
blue, the blue torso, the red sleeves and everything.
Yeah.
The spray painted spider and shit. Are you gonna sell? Because you were telling me, I want you to tell the audience this story that you were at a thrift shop, at a punk thrift shop with Lynn. So
yeah.
And you saw a disgusting.
Yeah. So these assholes are trying to sell $30 for a shirt with like armpit stains and stuff. Fuck out of here for that, man. And they had some whack ass vendors and stuff. Like, it was so weird and stuff. They had people selling. They had some Nazis there and shit. I was like, they looked all cracked out and shit, dude. Fucking.
What do you mean by Nazis? Like, how did you know they were Nazis?
This dude was wearing like the SS logo on his finger because there's a ring. They were selling some like hat that had like that. I don't know what the skull is called, but it's a skull that's notorious for like, I guess
being
Nazis.
part of that culture.
Yeah, being part of that culture. I was like, they were nice, felt kind of bad. They had some cool shit, man. Like, they had a cool Bone Thugs Harmony sticker, but like, man. Do I really want to give my hard-earned money, Julius, to these assholes? They're probably terrible people. Probably they're probably gonna buy it for meth, probably or some shit, or fucking
or more Nazi,
more Nazi shit. Yeah, it's like, man, I work hard and stuff. So I told I was with my girl, and I always told her, man, let's get out of here. I told her, fuck these guys. I mean, I didn't make a scene,
right?
But I said I was.
But it was apparent.
You could hear he was a parent and stuff. And these guys look kind of scared and stuff. I don't know.
They look scared? The Nazis are scared.
I don't know. They're twacked out probably. I don't know. They probably might have had guns or knives probably. I mean, I don't know. I got a big mouth, but I'm smart sometimes. But nah, I don't know. That wasn't a smart move. But I don't know. You know me. Yeah. I know you. We don't tolerate that shit.
No. Well, were there skinheads there?
No, there was weird. There was people of color there and stuff. Buying merch too from them, but like I don't care. They teach their own. Well, not teach their own. Obviously, fuck you if you have those that ideology.
Shit. Well, so $30 for a shirt with pit stains.
Yeah,
like yellow pit stains.
It was a cool shirt too, dude.
What was it?
It was a banner like called Agnostic Front.
Agnostic Front.
Yeah, but then my girlfriend saw it and she said, "Look at that arm." I'm like, "Oh hell no, I'm not buying." Nah, dude.
Well, these thrift places are out of control, man.
They are out of control, but I'm not gonna lie. They had a great section of DVDs and VHSs. They had like, you about to trip out on this, Andrew. They had freaking Berserk in English and on DVDs, the whole collection. But they were charging a lot. It was weird.
How much were they charging?
Like 20 for one, 50. It ranged because he's got. I don't know. I feel the shop ran by crackheads, honestly.
Well, with a shop ran by crackheads, is it like, do they charge? Yeah, they charge. They're overpriced.
You gotta get your fix. But they're not crackheads, obviously. They're just grind. I don't mean I don't know if they're crackheads, but they're I saw there's a counter there. The person, the cashier and stuff, she's standing there behind them. There's these people there. Like all these people gathered around. They're all smoking. They're smoking weed and shit, bong out and stuff. Dogs there and shit. It smells like piss in there too, bro.
Wait, where was this?
By Smorgasborg.
So past Skid Row.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know this, Andrew, or maybe you've heard the story, but you haven't heard it from me probably. And Jacob was there along with Justin when we went to this place called Smorgasbord, which is like a vendor factory. It was like a former factory, industrial factory that has now been like gutted out, and there are vendors there for like music, movies, posters, shirts, and all that type of stuff. And there are restaurants there.
That's the spot.
That's a spot he's talking about, right? So what happens is there's Smorgasbord, which is Jacob tells me about, and him, Justin, and myself go to it. But the thing is, we don't take a bus. We walk there from we walk from well, here's the thing. What station did we get off at?
I don't even know. Pershing Square?
Pershing Square. We were okay. No. We were we were near Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
We were near Little Tokyo, and we were walking down south from downtown, and near Little Tokyo, south from downtown, is Skid Row. And Skid Row, as we all know, as Jacob knows, as you know, as I know, is it's a war zone. You know what I mean? What you describe Skid Row? How do you describe it?
Oh man, it's just depressing, bro. I mean,
we don't mean to laugh at the socioeconomical issues that created Skid Row, but it's crazy.
It's crazy down there. We
live so close to it. It's probably like a 15-minute drive from here, from where I live and everything. So we're walking through. We don't take the bus down to Smorgasbord. You have to walk all the way down through Skid Row.
Yeah,
to get there.
To be fair, we should have taken an Uber, or we didn't know. We thought hey, it's a beautiful day.
I should have driven.
And we saw the maps too, and we were trying to purposely avoid Skid Row and stuff. But we're not good at navigating because we don't go down Smorgasbord often, man.
I didn't even know what it meant. Like, I didn't know what the word was.
I don't know what
thought it was like a sandwich or some shit.
It's just some like gentrifier shit.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very weird juxtaposition of like this high end. I mean, it's like the Arts District again. You know what I mean? It's just right outside of Skid Row, right next to it, right on the street of it.
So crazy.
It's so weird just looking at all these people who are not usually there for Skid Row. They're there for the other stuff.
Families and stuff.
It's shitty, but it's overpriced.
Well, I don't think it's shitty.
It's not shit.
It's just it is overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just it's an old factory. I don't know what they used to manufacture at this factory.
The environment is shitty.
It's by 1720.
Everything around it.
Yeah, that's where it's by.
Andrew, I want you to Andrew in the audience. You're the audience right now. You literally are. I want you to picture a castle, okay? I want you to picture King Arthur's castle, and outside of the castle, away from the moats, the rivers, and the crocodiles that live in the river, okay? Separating the castle from the rest of the land is Skid Row. I want you to picture that, okay? So that's what happens. We walk through Skid Row, and we and Justin, the thing is, and you know this, you've heard Justin, you've known Justin, you've heard him on these podcasts and everything. Justin is a character. So while we're walking through, okay, and like he's doing that lumbering walk and shit, you know what I mean? Like he's walking like one of the giants from Lord of the Rings, and he's giving people the eye. I don't know if you noticed that. I did. I was looking back to him, and he was like, he had this scowling look on him and everything. And if he was here, he'd tell you that. Okay. It's his attack. He was on defense. Yeah. And you would want Justin as your defense.
Kind of all on defense. We had it was like a little. It's like, what's that game called?
Rugby.
It was like Rainbow Six kind of. So like
Tom Clancy's. Rainbow
yeah. You know
Six.
how it's like the squadron and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm in the front looking. Julius is looking in the back. Justin's looking kind of side and stuff. So we gotta like be careful because it's. Everyone was kind of asleep out there. I mean,
it wasn't. There was
during the day.
During high noon, we were walking down Skid Row.
But mind you, it was just us walking, and it was just like nothing at some points. It was just pure emptiness, and like kind of in a way, like which that to me that was more freakier because then we saw someone. There's like a blind spot you can't really see walking down there. Highway, just one way streets. Someone could just walk out.
It's just a long street. It's just a long street of downtown where. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you pass shops, you pass people just standing on the streets and everything. You pass a lot of tents, actually, which is the most sad part. Yeah. And we just have to unfortunately, you have to keep your eyes open around that area. Yeah. Miles did some of his nursing work in Skid Row. He worked a lot in one of the community health centers over there. So, he's dealt with a lot of stuff, and that's the sad reality of Los Angeles. But we got through it, and we made it to the castle, and then we were waiting for a bus that was never going to come, so we called an Uber, and then we got out of there. And what did you get that day? Did you get anything?
No.
Yeah, I don't.
We went for a no,
things are
so we
expensive.
went for a record. It was to our knowledge.
Yeah.
I thought it would be my knowledge. My bad. That it was a record swap meet. So there'd be a bunch of. I thought it would be
Vinyls.
nothing but vinyl mostly. But it was, and I've been there before for a thing called the Beat Swap Meet, where it was like that, nothing but record vendors everywhere and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool variety, everything there basically.
That's what you were expecting.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But we go there, you walk in the corner, you walk in, and it's just like in the corner, there's like not even 10 record vendors really.
Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah, it was mainly like merch. You know what I mean? Like shirts, jackets. There's some restaurants in there because it's a weird little. It's almost like It's almost like downtown Disney. You know what I mean in terms of layout, right? Would you say that?
Downtown Disney, I would say.
Kind of like the way things are put together, and you
I
know,
guess, kind of.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what to compare it to really. It's like an old factory, and it's a series of lots, and roads.
Yeah.
So I really don't know what to compare it to, but this is the second time you went there with where the Nazis were?
No, this is the first time I went to that shop. I forgot what it's called, the shop, but I feel it's
It wasn't at Smorgasbord.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
Smorgasbord. This is a shop kind of down the street from there.
Mhm.
But like, it was kind of cool. They had some good stuff there. I got a shirt there by a different vendor.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot of smack about that shop, but like, I don't think to their knowledge, I'm pretty sure it was to their knowledge they knew those people were selling that stuff.
Jacob, I'm
Well, I don't
curious. In regards to you,
What?
you are attracted from what I've seen. You're attracted to settings that can be a little perilous,
What do you mean?
like going to like events or like shows or something in areas that drama might happen and occur.
I just go for the music, man.
For the music, that's
I don't mean to
pretty
put
much it?
myself in there. That's some whole other shit. That's some other shit. I'm not on that shit.
Oh, like like when we went to the backyard show and
Oh,
everything,
man, that
and the
was-
guy had the seizure, and there were multiple fights and everything, like and I'm not judging. I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
noticed it throughout the years that is there like a comfort? You find comfort in chaos a little bit.
I just like going to the shows and like
Just for the music.
Just for the music, man. Fuck the chaos, bro. I'm just like I'm in the corner, just having
But you
fun.
also you go in the pit.
Yeah, I do.
Have you knocked anyone out in the pit?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm not that crazy.
Well, no, I've seen some people go crazy.
Yeah,
in the
I've
pit.
seen some crazy shit before though. Yeah.
Well, I know lately, or I guess in the last couple years, since the quarantine has been somewhat lifted, we've been mainly, if we're all going out to a show, right?
Yeah.
It's mainly like a ska or like a something with a little more bounce to it than the speed metal.
Yeah. Essentially.
And I prefer going to you to those shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like going to hip hop shows with you. That's always fun.
Yeah, no, we went to see, and I don't want to. Not that I don't want to talk about this, but I have a Wu-Tang show coming up where
Okay.
I'll tell the full story. But we went to see GZA recently, which thank you, by the way. That was a birthday present. I appreciate it.
Of course.
But what were your thoughts on seeing GZA in downtown?
It was eventful, man. It was fun.
What you want to talk a little bit about the puppets?
They went on a little too long, man.
There was an opening act of these guys with the hip hop puppets.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were lip syncing to all sorts of hip hop music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went on too long.
They went a little too long, man. They should, cause I don't know. I thought they were going to play some Big Pun at some point because of that big old puppet and stuff. Because they played that Natural Born Killer song. That's what it's called. The one with the hard ass beat.
Yeah.
With what's the one with him fat? That's what it's called, right? The cover.
I don't remember.
I forgot. I'm freaking. It's not Natural Born Killer. I think it's Ice Cube, bro. I can't think it right now.
I think that's a Tarantino film, isn't it? Where he wrote it. I
Yeah,
think
he wrote
so.
that movie too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Tarantino movie too. But those puppets, man, it was cool at first, but man,
How long should they have lasted, as opposed to because they were like on for an hour?
I think 2 hours, dude.
Really?
I felt like 2 hours.
Well, they were going through the history of hip hop.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
those puppets, you know what I mean? Like they had a MF Doom puppet
That was
who
pretty
showed up,
cool.
which was cool. I like
That
that.
was cool, actually.
I like that because rip MF Doom and everything.
Yeah.
But like they went through, from Grandmaster Flash to LL and
Yeah.
everything, and then they finally got to the other openers, which I'll talk about in a later show. But how long do you think a puppet show like that should last? Like 20 minutes?
Man, there shouldn't have been a puppet show. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, man. I when I go to puppet shows, I don't go to puppet shows no more.
When I go to the puppet shows?
I mean, as a little, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll leave it at that. I don't know how long a puppet show should go on for, dude.
Is the root beer getting to you?
No, it's not that.
It's getting to me. Oh shit. No, but yeah, I prefer the shows where there's more I don't know, where it's just less angry.
Yeah, I like hip hop shows. It's just fun.
Yeah, hip hop shows, the ska shows.
Oh, man, but I got hot in there during Jizza, bro.
I know, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's because the people. Oh, that dude. So for reference, so we can go to the next subject for that Jizza show. Yeah. It was so hot in there because at one point the whole venue was just a thing of just smoke.
No, everyone's smoking, and they had one of those lasers.
Even the puppets.
The puppets were smoking. they were. And I think they did a part of the Chronic.
Yeah, they did.
They did. So they were smoking, but the smoke was going up in the air, and they have lasers shooting into the ceiling, like these green lasers. So it looks like when the smoke gets up there, it's part of the laser show and shit.
Yeah,
and like the frame rate slows down and all that. And you know, when you get a secondhand high because everyone's smoking and shit, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on here, man?
What's going on here? Okay, here. Let me. I was thinking about this today. Okay, I was thinking about this at work because I knew you were coming over with Andrew and everything, and we like to vent about work. Okay, so I'm gonna vent a little bit.
Yeah, you go first. Okay. You deal with customers. I don't.
well, that's the thing. We've all had jobs in service where we've had to deal with people.
Bitch ass people, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the job I have. You know, I'm a barista, and I do coffee and everything, and I love the job. But there does come a point where you hope that people will stop acting like people, which is not real. That's not going to happen. And today I had the two extremes. All right. I had the extreme of the Karen. Okay. I had the Karen experience today. And then I had the cool person experience. So I'm going to talk about the Karen first. Okay. Are you ready?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Are you ready for this shit? Okay. So we were a little low on supplies today, mainly almond milk. There was no almond milk, okay? And that's sad for me because I love the almond milk, right? So this woman comes in with her son, and I'm trying to be cool. I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? What can I do for you? You thumb war or something? What do you want to do? And the thing that gets to me, and Andrew and Jacob, you guys might understand this. You probably understand this, is that when you deal with a customer and they don't look at you, you know what I mean? Like that whole thing of like, it's just weird to interact with someone who's not looking at you in the eyes. You know what I mean? There's something a little odd about it, and it feels a little disrespectful to a certain extent, especially when you're serving them and you're being nice and all that. And what happens is, this woman was a little upset that we ran out of almond milk because she ordered her drink with it. And this woman kind of went full on Karen on me in that she was like, just like, oh, I don't like almond milk. It makes me fucking this. Oat milk is that. I don't like regular milk because it makes me gassy and shit. And I'm like, I'm getting the whole thing, man.
Was she actually cursing at you too?
Well, no, she wasn't. That's the root beer talking.
Oh my god,
that's the root beer. But
I can never understand the Karens that bring their kids.
Oh yeah, you're gonna act that way.
Can I say something?
Kids? Yeah, go ahead.
I like Karen stories, but what's that? Yo, because of Karens, fuck them and their kids, bro. I'll say that all day. See,
don't say that, because the kid was nice. He was cool.
Fuck that kid, bro.
That's usually how it be with Karens.
Yeah.
Kids are the ones that are like,
well, the kid is embarrassed.
Well, probably,
the kid's just like, what am I doing here? Why did you have me?
That kid got to live with that bitch, bro. You know.
Why? I don't want to be this.
He's like, fuck, mom.
I don't want to do this shit. God damn it. Like, the kid was cool. And the thing is, when a Karen's Karening, right? The kid, you can immediately mind read the fucking kid, because the kid is automatically thinking, Mom, why are you acting like this, man?
It's like, Mom, you need to chill, bitch.
You could just tell. You could tell, right?
I fucking hate Karens.
And the kid was cool, because the mom, when I gave her her son the drink, right, which was great. He was great about it. He was like, man, this tastes good. Like, he was giving me the Oscar performance about, like, hey, this shit is good. He was making up for it. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, man,
was like
this is great.
Like a little ass kid, like a young.
No, he was like a teenager.
Okay.
So this kid knows right from wrong very well. You know,
that's good.
I'm surprised. I'm proud of this kid for being cool like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. So what happens is they leave. I get the fake thank you from the Karen. You know what I mean? Because I gave her a refund because I was like, hey man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I told her we didn't have almond milk, it's because I forgot that we ran out of almond milk. When you work by yourself, you're gonna forget some things, right? So she already ordered a drink with almond milk in it. I said, oh God, I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? Like, is there another drink you want? Another milk? And she was answering the phone, and she's like, I'm going to give you the face, all right? I'm going to give you the face she gave me, Jacob, all right? And you're going to react to this shit, all right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here. Here's my phone. Okay, tell me that you ran out of almond milk. Tell me.
We ran out of almond milk, ma'am.
No.
What?
In denial.
Denial, man.
Why is she in denial?
I
She don't run the coffee store.
Here's the thing. This woman is probably dealing with a lot. That's fine. Not all customers are like this. And here's the proof of that. The other side of the spectrum. Okay?
This guy came after her?
This guy came, I think, before. I don't remember. But it's because of the root beer. The mug. So what happens is, this guy comes in with his daughter. And it's like a little kid, So when he's having the little kid order for herself because, he wants her to get socialized, I guess, right? And she's a little shy, you can tell.
Sounds like a personal problem.
And which it is, but she's working through it. And she asks for a drink, like a blended drink, right? And I'm being nice to her because she's a kid and all that. And she's not looking at me. Which is, I get it because she's a little kid. You know what I mean? With this other woman, she's a mother acting like a kid.
You're a grown-ass woman.
Grown-ass woman acting like a child, right? Which is this is not bueno. This is okay with this little girl. She's not looking. But the dad says, look at the man when you're talking to him. And I was like, hey, it's okay. I was laughing like, hey, it's all right. Don't worry about it, And he's like, it's not all right. It's rude to order from someone who you're not looking at. You know what I mean? It's like it, and I was thinking immediately at that point, like, this customer here, who's always been cool. I've talked to him about music and everything. I've served him and his daughter before. They were like, they were cool. You know what I mean? He was cool. This guy earned my respect because he's a good dad. He's a good dad. He wants his daughter to grow up with respect.
Yeehaw.
You know what I mean? Like he wants his daughter to treat people with respect because that's how you should treat people. You know what I mean?
He's being an ass out of it.
No, he's not. I don't think he's being a dad. And he's just being like, he was just look at the man when you talk to him. You look at him in the eye. You know what I mean? And I thought that was great. And I was thinking that there's some hope now. I have a little. What are you laughing about?
Well, just.
Am I yelling at you?
You just have an issue with eye contact.
I do, because I try hard.
Because I never look at people in the eye. Like I do.
Come here, Andrew. Come here.
I'll speak up. I'll look at people when the occasion calls for it, but because of other circumstances and trauma, looking at people in the eye, it freaks me the fuck out.
Why does it freak you out?
Because I feel like people are trying to understand what I'm trying to say behind what I'm actually saying, even though what I'm actually saying is what I mean to say.
So what you're saying
Because
is they're looking for an ulterior motive.
Because of like familial shit and stuff, I'm like, I could be telling you one thing, but I can see that
The thing-
somebody's like working.
You're going really deep with this shit.
No, but I'm
when
just
they're
saying,
ordering coffee.
No, exactly.
Man, we just got off work,
The
man.
The reason why I'm going deep about it is because it's deep for me, but
Come
for other
sit closer.
other people, they're just like, why don't you make eye contact with me? And I'm like, it's a whole deep thing, bro.
But
it's not about you.
These
It's
are
about me.
are you talking about coworkers or customers?
No, just people in general, because I don't really make eye contact. But the difference is, when the occasion calls for it, I do.
This occasion called for it. My
so
job calls for
when
it.
you're ordering food, yeah, you gotta look at the food.
It's when they don't look at me, and you're right. I do have an issue with that, with the eye contact thing, because I'm a drug dealer. All right, that's what I am. I do that for a living. Coffee. is a
Allegedly.
drug. Coffee is a drug. Caffeine is a drug. It's a legalized one. All right. I'm dealing with legal crackheads. All right.
I don't drink coffee.
Wait, you don't?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't drink coffee?
I'll get a frap. It tastes good. But I don't like fraps no more. I don't know what I get.
True, he ordered one frap at McDonald's. He took a sip and he's like, it tastes like shit.
Wait, hold up a second. When's the last time you had a cup of coffee?
I don't even know, to be honest. Dude. I'll be getting champurrado. Can I say like a white
Champurrado.
person? Champurado. My bad.
Champurrado. Blame the root beer.
Edit that part out. Nah, I'm just messing around.
You gotta roll your R's.
I can't do that shit.
Wait, try it out.
No, you ain't gonna catch you lacking
in
on
your
your
blood,
podcast.
son.
No, on this podcast. You ain't gonna catch you lacking and slipping up on here. Shit.
All you gotta do is be like.
You ain't Jerry Springer. Oh, Jerry. Fuck
Jerry.
Howard Stern.
You know what? Jerry Springer and Dr. Phil are the same person.
They are the same person.
They're the
yeah.
same person. You know what I'm saying? It's the same show, except Dr. Phil had a bigger budget. Allegedly.
No portraying. Well, does he do like you? Does he do like you are the father type shit?
Who?
Too? Dr. Phil?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. He's had some crazy episodes, but that's Maury. That's
This
Maury.
is Jerry Springer too.
I think Jerry Springer might have done that, but Jerry Springer does more like white trash type
he doesn't
shit.
actually. No, I'm stupid, bro.
No, Maury does.
No,
that.
I meant Jerry Springer does. Jerry Springer doesn't. He doesn't do. But he probably.
Maury does it.
No, yeah, I know Maury does. I meant the way that. Fuck.
It's crazy that you bring that up because I was watching "You're Not the Father" compilations this
Yeah,
morning.
but I was
wanted to ask
gonna
you about
bring that
that.
up, yeah.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Bravo for them.
Are you the father?
Fuck no.
You know how like when they do "You're Not the Father," the guy they start
There's a
dancing.
flip?
They do a flip and cartwheels and shit.
Hey, you know what's kind
They
of fucked
shoot
up, though?
guns in the air and everything.
Why is Maury's bitch ass? How come he's? How come every kid reads it? I feel bad for the mom and the kid, low key, because I read it. I was like Joseph, you are not the father. Why can't you just say like, Joseph, you're not the father? Why is he gonna like shed a light like, oh, you
It's show
are the
business.
father?
It's show business. That's why we gotta hype it up. It's a show.
The more tears the girl gets.
The more tears, the
Yeah.
more dollar beers.
That's true.
God damn. So would you? Because I mean, all that shit is fake. It's bullshit. But I know you want to get into. Do you want to get into acting, like voice acting? And stuff?
Voice acting?
Yeah.
Do you think I had a talent for it?
Yeah, I think you have the talent. You were.
I could
I
be in
could
a
see you in a
Boondocks
Boondock.
episode.
Look, you're just like Huey and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. I could see you voice acting. But would you do like acting?
I would
Like
prefer
on
voice
camera.
acting. I prefer voice acting because I don't think I could do physical acting, but voice acting sounds more kind of. It sounds
More
like
probable?
More probable. It sounds more. It sounds easier for me. It sounds well. It's not easy, obviously.
Well, with like, say you became like an on-screen actor, right? Let's just say,
Yeah.
for example, right? And you got the job.
I want to be Stimpy. I'm kidding.
You got you got the job
Yeah.
for doing that Maury Povich show as the guy who's like not the father. You know, how are you gonna react? Like, what are you gonna do on stage if you were the actor who's told you are not the father?
I'm doing backflips, bro.
Have you ever done a backflip?
Nope. I'm attempting one. That's a happy. If I gotta act, I'll be that. I mean, if some crazy. I mean, hey. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone there's crazy, but there's some crazy people on Maury.
Yeah.
What if you got some crazy bitch? Just on your ass and shit. It's like, hey, you're my dad. You're my baby daddy. Fuck no, that kid's too ugly to be me. I'll say that straight up. No kidding. No, that's fucked up.
Would you do it on the what's the name of that other guy?
Steve Locos?
Yeah, the guy who is the bouncer on Jerry.
No, he was a bouncer on Maury. I
Oh,
think.
what? Oh, okay. Was he? I
yeah.
don't know. But would you do it there?
Yeah, I probably do Steve. I probably be like Steve Locos. I could cut G. I ain't the father and run away.
Slap the back of his head.
Yeah, his big bald head.
Did you remember the one where he's like talking?
You're a pussy punk bitch. From the
Stupid. Oh my god. No, yeah. Andrew made a good point. I could see you on the Boondocks. Greatest anime ever.
It is a great anime.
It's an anime.
Want to see a picture of Coolio?
Oh shit! Get out of here, man!
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that
That's the
shit.
guy from Corn, bro.
What is that? That's disgusting. I told Brian. You know. Okay.
Hey, if Brian had a corn tree band, it'd be called Kennel Corn or Caramel Corn. I don't know.
Caramel corn.
Yeah.
Shit. Brian. Or what's your name, boy? Andrew showed a fucking picture of Brian with dreadlocks. All right, to us while we were recording this podcast. I told Andrew Brian yesterday over the phone. I told him to cut his hair. I told him to cut his hair, all right? And he said, "No, I'm not gonna cut my hair."
Shut up, Brian.
I love Brian, but Brian, it's time to cut your fucking hair, son. I love you, man. No, but Jacob, tell me about what happened at work.
Trying to think. So, just at work in general, they be on some bullshit sometimes. Well, that's all jobs, but I don't know. I'm content with my job.
Well, you don't have to name what it is you do or anything like that, but
no.
like, you what happened today? Some crazy shit happened.
Just leave it at that.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't say.
Okay, well, what's the craziest thing that has happened that you can say?
Craziest thing that's happened there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start something wholesome, probably.
Yeah, let's work our way up.
So on Saturday, a husky came into our work.
I saw that on your story. A husky showed up. It just wandered in.
Yeah, just wandered in.
Because it's a warehouse. I'm not going to say too much, but it is a warehouse. And,
Yeah.
And the dog just walked in.
Just walked on in.
Is it a stray or is it a missing dog?
I don't know, actually. I think it's a missing dog.
What happened there? Did someone call someone?
I do not know, actually.
You was just what? It is just chilling.
Yeah, I think he's just still there. He's clocked
He's
in.
still
He's
there?
working there. I told him when he came in, I told my boss, get his ass to work, too.
Explain this joke between you and Andrew that I've heard a lot.
What?
When you just tell each other when things aren't happening, we talking or working. Explain that.
We have a cool boss. I'm not gonna name him though, but he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
And he used to be telling people we talking, we're working.
Do you think I should say that at my job
Yeah.
to customers?
Tell them to wake up and stuff. If I was a boss, I'd be like, my employees are asleep or just like sleeping on the job. Hey, wake up, get back to work. No, I'm kidding. No, but shout out to that boss. We'll call him
Coolio.
Yeah, why not Coolio? Yeah, cool. Because he's cool like that. He's cool.
He is cool. You know,
cool dude.
Would you do the Coolio hairstyle?
I don't know, man. Would you?
Sure. You know, like if
Should I get dread instead?
In 10 years, 10-year anniversary of his death, Coolio's death, dreads.
Oh man.
And I mean like those, you know, those ones that go upstairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So wait, you want to do dreads?
Maybe I should. I have long hair. Why not?
Are you're considering it?
Nah, man, that's too much work. I'll be stinky, bro.
Well, you have, you know, when it comes to your girlfriend Lynn, does she have like restrictions on what you can do with your hair?
Hell no.
Does she tell you like you can't do this with your hair?
Could do whatever I want. No, I'm kidding. No, she doesn't care. She's
supportive.
Yeah, I got a mole on accident, and she supported it, bro.
You got a what?
I got a mole on accident.
You got a mole?
A mullet.
Oh, a mullet.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was an accident. I mean, I told the lady just cut that. I went to Supercuts of all places. I should have gone. So I told the lady, hey, just cut the side of my hair. And he's like, okay. I'll walk out. Oh man, I look like Joe Dirt, low key.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, that's kryptonite cuts, dude. That's fucked up. You look like Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
When was this? I don't remember this. When was this?
I was like before the pandemic. I was 20, so this was 2019.
No, I think I only had a mullet once in my life. It was the worst mistake of my life. It was the worst mistake of my life. Are you doing Photoshop? Are you doing Photoshop, Andrew? Wait. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Hey, Andrew, you want to come over here and talk while Jacob uses the restroom?
What's going on, audience? Hello.
I don't know. So you're doing Photoshop right now?
Dude, so like...
Of what is it of?
It was of MODOK and Sebastian's face. But so when I looked into the chat to get a picture of Sebastian's face, I saw your Brian MODOK. And I'm like, great minds think alike. I forgot you made that edit. And I'm like, here I am making Sebastian's edit.
When I talked to Brian over the phone yesterday we talked about a lot of weird shit. But I asked him what he thought about that picture of him as MODOK.
It was really good because I'm trying to put
you.
Sebastian's face on it, and it's a little difficult. You put it so seamlessly.
Well, he was like, I'm not MODOK, but
he's Yellow Jacket.
I'm not MODOK, but you made it look better than the actual movie.
I had no complaints with MODOK, all right? They showed his ass. They gave a little eye candy for Marvel. I liked it.
I think Brian has that ass. Has MODOK ass. Can I tell you something? Double cheek ass. I'm going to tell you something that is disturbing that I don't think Brian will have a problem with me saying on the podcast.
Oh my God. Have you seen his ass before?
No, not his ass. Don't say that. No, I didn't see his ass. It's actually a similar topic, similar to ass topic.
He saw your ass.
Well, here's the thing. Let me just tell you what happened when I talked to Brian a lot. Well, we don't. When we talk on the phone, Brian and I, we talk for a long time. We talk like maybe over an hour. And I was waiting to get some food, and the fucking place turned out to be closed. So I was sitting in my car, over an hour talking to Brian about all sorts of stuff. And Jacob, you want to hear this shit? Wait, Andrew. Once I'm done, you switch again. Okay. Once I'm done telling you about this Brian anecdote, okay? And Jacob, sit down on the bed. Come on, get close. Are you ready? Okay. So I'm talking to Brian over the phone. Uh-huh. And we start talking about. I realize that there's a difference between talking about sex with you, Andrew, because you like to talk about it.
Yeah.
We have civil discussions regarding
yes.
regarding
Why?
sex.
What does that mean with Brian?
So when Brian was talking to me about this, he said, Brian said to me, I can't even. Jules, I'm curious if you have the same kind of thought as me. There are some people who I just can't picture them having sex, and you're one of them.
Why would you want to, Brian?
And the other person is, who's the other person, Brian? The other person is Miles. I was like, wait, Brian, Miles has a girlfriend. You've met them as a couple. He's like, I know. I'm just saying that it's a weird image. I can't imagine you having sex.
Brian is canceled. Shut up, Brian.
So, Brian, you want an image?
Yeah, I mean, that's what that is, right? That's like asking for a Photoshop or something, or a picture or a video or something.
Julius, I've noticed your work with Sebastian. Now, what can you do with Miles?
I don't know. Have you ever thought of things like that? Like I've
picturing my friends having sex.
Yeah, like or trying to, or not being able to. Here, speaking of the mic.
Answering this question.
I do not actively picture my friends having sex, but I would like to imagine all my friends had sex. Even the people that there's no way that guy had got laid in the last few years. Who knows? Because I knew a guy in fucking high school. Everybody thought he was shy, didn't talk to anybody. He thought he was just an introvert, right? No riz. I talked to him, dude. He would tell me like, hey, you know that girl right there?
Yeah.
He would tell me
get into the mic, son.
Okay, I was avoiding the mic. He would tell me about certain aspects of her body, and I'm like, Jesus. How do you know this? And he's like, guess what? And I'm like, what? He's like, we fucking smashed and shit. And it's like, dude, you never know. And especially, I'll just say this, especially with the quiet ones, because that's not just the thing. There's some. Yeah, why did you look at him?
Because he looked at me. First of all, you were quiet. Okay, you were quiet. A and B, you looked at me because I was quiet. Okay, so okay.
That's just directed to Brian. Those who you think aren't having sex are probably the ones having the most sex, at least in my experience, from what I've been, told.
And what you've been doing.
That's for another episode.
All right, Jacob. Come on. What do you?
Brian.
I don't know why this happened. I gotta have him on. I'm gonna do a Photoshop of him.
I feel like Brian would start OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think so too. Would you subscribe to?
Fuck no.
You wouldn't.
No.
What if it was like an OnlyFans that wasn't like sex related? Like a cooking OnlyFans.
Brian can't cook.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Can he?
I mean, he takes pride in his cooking.
Brian, make me a sandwich, Brian. Brian, get back in the kitchen if you hear this. Make me some food, Brian.
See, he's gonna be more mad about you saying that shit about his cooking, than me bringing this shit up about sex.
I'm kidding, Brian. Brian's a big homie, but get back in the kitchen for me, though.
Sex is so good. Where's the sequel to it? Oh shit! All right, let's move on from that bullshit.
Shout out Brian, though.
You talk about with Brian, man.
I know. Yeah, we talk about a lot. So you shout out to Brian. I love Brian. I think he's a murderer.
Yeah, fuck Brian. I'm kidding.
Is he a murderer?
I think Brian is capable of
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Hell yeah, he is.
I don't know if he's. Well, here's the thing.
He looks like, you see his kid photos? He looks like a murderer. He dresses like a murderer. This man's a serial killer, probably.
Listen, Andrew, for those who didn't hear, if you couldn't hear, Andrew just asked, do you think Brian, who, if you've heard the podcast before, you'll know Brian, is capable of murder? And this is what I can say about that. Brian has told me over the phone, I'll fucking kill them.
Allegedly.
No, well, he was talking all this thing about, like, you know, if I had to, Jules, if I had to, I would. I was like, all right, Brian, okay, that's how I know you wouldn't. That's how. But do you think he's? I mean, you brought up his childhood. Do you think he would be a murderer?
I don't know about his childhood, but from the pictures that he sent in the group chat, how he looked, or you, or I don't know who sent that shit. He looks like one. He's a sociopath ass.
You think he's a sociopath?
A sociopath, a psychopath.
Right.
Taking all the paths.
All the paths.
All the paths. Well, what about him screams scream?
The way when before I met Brian, how you would talk your impression of him. I'm Brian. Hello.
So you're giving the perspective.
Well,
fuck you, Julius.
Well, here's the thing. Okay,
You're making Brian look bad.
I'm not. But here's the thing. Am I off? Was I off?
I don't hear how he's... I gotta hear it more.
Next subject.
I'm trying to hear it. Shut up, Brian.
Wait here. Okay. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. No. I'm not going to touch you or anything. Just close your eyes, okay? I want you to listen real quick, okay? Okay? But come to the mic because I need your reaction, okay? Are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Oh, okay. Yeah. Put your fingers over your eyes. Here's the thing, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is my voice, and here's Brian's voice. Now, be honest. When you heard Brian's voice, were you part of you thought he might have been here? Well, I'll do it again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jacob, my brother.
Oh shit.
Brian!
You gotta say more what he says though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Could you be saying something he won't say? Or
What do you mean he would say?
you say stuff maybe he's not capable of saying either. I'm kidding.
Well, like, okay, what's an example?
Mahogany.
Haagen-Dazs, IKEA.
I go to Las Vegas to get White Castle only, and then I go home.
Oh shit! Have you had White Castle?
Nah, it looks like some mid.
I've heard it's pretty mid. It's ass, Andrew.
I went to Vegas because there's a White Castle there.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be really fucking good because I'm all drunk and shit.
Yeah.
It tastes like microwavable little burgers.
Well, they do that. They have microwavable burgers at White Castle.
You might as well go to the fucking superstore and get those little boxes of microwavable White Castles because that's exactly what it tastes.
So Harold and Kumar overhyped that shit.
Yeah, no, I was.
Man,
expecting
fuck them.
that.
I didn't watch that movie either.
From what I know, I don't think they have any toppings either. They just sell like, oh, you want burgers? Here's a meal, which is like 5 burgers.
How much does that meal cost?
It's cheap. They'll give you a shit ton of burgers, but it's literally just bun, slab of cheese, 2 pickles, the meat. That's it. And the bun's kind of like biscuits, bro. Like it's dry.
That's
bread.
disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with it.
Listen, I
was really expecting
don't eat
more.
meat anymore, okay? But that you just ensured it. It's gonna stay that way for a bit, all right? The way that you described White Castle right now.
That
But you know
processed
the
shit.
processed shit.
Made
but
of
you know-
lips and assholes and shit.
Let me tell you something about some food that Jacob and I recently had that I was down with, okay? That what's it called? Wolfie's?
Yeah.
Wolfie's with the chicken sandwiches there. It's probably open right now. They,
That one vegan?
yeah, it's vegan. It's all vegan. It's tofu chicken, and I think, and it's spicy shit, and it's really good. And they got a little cartoon wolf riding a burger. It looks like old school Disney animation, and it's good shit. It's really good shit. Now I can eat chicken.
What's your best burger spot, bro?
My best burger spot? Shit, Monty's. Or what? Wait. What's Wolfie's? I mean, they're chicken sandwiches, right?
I mean, fucking.
Wolfie's is pretty. It's pretty good, man.
Wolfie's is pretty good, man. That's the place I went to.
It's like Southern
when I was
barbecue
on
and stuff.
phone with Brian.
Try this.
It's fucking good.
I was
Bussin'.
gonna say Grill 'Em All has got to be my top burger.
And
spot.
you want to get some after this?
What food?
What the fuck is it called? Wolfie's?
Wolfie's? Sure.
Yeah. All right.
What were we talking about to the subject? Work and stuff?
We're talking about work.
What's about?
Well, you're gonna go to the craziest shit that happened.
I'm thinking about crazy shit. You know what crazy shit, Andrew?
Besides the dog,
There's a lot of characters there, honestly, but it just.
I don't know if I want to talk about our little pest problem, but that is a fucking big problem.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
Little
when we're
pest
just
problem?
Walking to work and we just see one of the little fools walk right.
See Master Splinter and shit.
Yo, have you been reading any manga recently?
I just finished the first arc of Chainsaw Man like a while ago.
You have you been keeping up with that anime?
No, I read the manga for. I mean,
You read the manga
I read the
ahead of
manga,
time?
then I watched the anime. Then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the anime is not even the anime is not caught up to the manga yet, but the manga was just oh my god. I mean, it was a weird ending, but it was cool though, man. It's a great. I mean, we're gonna find out. We'll see.
The whole show is weird, so I think the ending complemented the show.
You know what? That's a good way to say it. You know, and I got when it gave off a lot of Evil Dead vibes to me at least.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
well
idea.
you say that there's that Evil Dead movie coming out.
Oh, there is? I didn't even know about that shit. What the
Dead
fuck?
Rise, and it's in the South, and it's all in a building and shit. I don't think Ash is gonna be in it.
Broomstick.
I think it would be cool. They might homage him in a similar way to with the after credit scene.
Well, Ash, you got some weird stories actually at work. Like
Oh,
I
you
said,
do?
I do. So my job.
Okay, all right, end it off because we're about to wrap it up.
Okay,
so let's do
okay.
it.
So I work in media at work, and sometimes we get dirty movies that come in. I saw one of the weirdest films today about a puppet. It was based off it's based off of I'm pretty sure it's based on those old 70s black exploitation films. The man carries a black puppet, and all he's going around is fucking bitches. That's all he's doing.
What's the movie called?
Fuck, I saw a
Where
picture
can I
of it.
watch it? Did
I
you
don't
swipe
know.
me a copy?
I see a picture of it and stuff, but I couldn't believe this shit, bro.
The puppet will fuck it.
Yeah, basically, bro. That's what it was, bro. Man, you watch some anime, bro. I'll make you a list.
Yeah, make me a list.
Yeah, man.
Make me a list, and then we'll come back to the show when I'm near the end, and we will talk about this list, and we will decide which one is the first to watch.
Okay. Let's do it. Well,
God damn it!
All right, Julius.
All right, let's clink it. There you go, root beer for all. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this one. It was a little everywhere, but I loved it because of that. Jacob, thank you so much for
Thank you for having me on here. It's always fun.
And Andrew's
In the restroom.
Andrew's in the time machine right now. So, hey, Andrew, thank you for listening and being a part of this.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you,
Let's
Andrew.
go with some wolfies.
Bitch. All right. Guys, have a good one. Stay safe and goodbye.